So, hey guys, welcome to the weekly Team Perseverance call. It is December 28th. It is New Year's coming this week. Hence, our topic tonight is about goal setting and what you're going to want to do for your goals in 2016. I'm sorry, guys, for running a little late tonight. I know I said to some of you, and a bunch of you were popping on the call, and I was literally clicking people off because Kristen and I were in a private call with somebody else. And I'm sorry for that. But we're going to get right into, I don't want to keep you guys long, right into a couple of announcements and then right into tonight's training and go from there. So first and foremost, guys, first announcement, Super Saturday is coming up. That is next weekend. It is the weekend of January 9th and 10th. It is literally less than 2 weeks away. So for us in Westchester County in the New York metropolitan area or Hudson Valley, New York, we found out corporate is now coming to our event. There are two people from corporate are going to be at our event, as well as 15-star diamond Tara Bilak, as well as master insanity trainer Rebecca Jackson. So we are super excited as being a new council to actually get corporate here. So guys, if you are part of this team, I can't say it enough, and you are local and have not got your tickets yet, please get your tickets right away. Do not wait. Number one, the tickets are going. And number two, to be honest, planning big events, you guys know as a coach, it's not easy. So helping us get a head count so we don't have an influx of tickets the last 24 hours, it does make things a little easier for us. So please, I ask, it takes 2 minutes. Go on the coach's page, get your tickets. It can be an exciting event. If you are not from our area, guys, there are Super Saturday/Sundays, depending on the day that it's done in your area. There are events throughout the country, everywhere, every state, multiple locations in the state. Go in the back office under news and training, go to events and look up the event locations under Super Saturday and get to an event near you. Live events are non-negotiables is the way I treat them. I treat them as like doctor's appointments. And I feel that I wouldn't be where I am today in this business with the success I have if I wasn't making sure each quarter I wasn't attending live events and now making sure that I'm hosting them. So make sure you get that. Next announcement, guys. Cafe Latte Shakeology is coming out and will be released January 11th. I'm super excited about that because I got to try it at Leadership. It is awesome for those of you that like coffee. So tasted for me like coffee ice cream per se. Excuse me. It's like coffee ice cream. Really, really good. So that's coming on January 11th. Next, our, excuse me, guys, our Coach Basics group, our next Coach Basics group. And for those of you that don't know, it's new and revamped. We changed it about a month and a half ago. If I am your upline diamond, and if you're not sure if I am your upline diamond, your direct upline diamond, then go to your coach online office on the left-hand side and see who your upline diamond is. But if I am your upline diamond, we are starting a new Coach Basics groups on this Monday, January 4th. It's always going to be the first Monday of the month going forward. There's a post on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page. Make sure you add your name and your sponsor's name next to your name that you're in as a comment that you want to be in it. As regards to Hammer and Chisel, starting Monday, the Hammer and Chisel challenge group that we're running as a team, and I like to say as a whole, but it's not as a whole, because if we were to run the challenge group as a whole, we'd have, we have almost 1,700 coaches on our team, so that would be way too big of a group. You know how people get lost. But the team as a whole is running many groups throughout Team Perseverance. Many of the diamonds and their coaches are running it. Everybody is starting on Monday. Now, guys, this is one tip, and Angie brought it up as a question. The third day after you worked, the fourth day, if you start on Monday, your day off, your first day off is going to be Thursday, okay? The fourth day off, the fourth day in the first week is your day off, and then you work out 6 days, and then you have a day off. So, therefore, if you start on Monday, that means Thursday you will be off, and the following Thursday, and the following Thursday after that, and basically you will have a cycle of Thursdays off for 2 months if you do the program throughout. So if you have challengers, this is what I recommend. You give them the option. You can start on the Monday, and you can do it, and Thursdays will be your day off for the next 4 weeks because our challenge groups are 30 days. Or you could start on Thursday, And for the first 3 days, it could be extra days of meal prep, reading the nutrition guide, getting their equipment in order, maybe, you interacting with them to make sure they're all set if they want to start on the Thursday so that they would have off then on Sunday. Or maybe they want Saturdays off so that they're going to start on a Tuesday. Whatever it is, guys, just plan accordingly. Some people like having off during the week, so then they can start on Monday. So really, it's up to you. I don't want to set anything in stone, except that the group will be formulated and starting on the 4th. Okay? Hopefully that explains everything with that. Challenge packs that are going to be on sale for the month of January. We just found out today. It's going to be 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme. So the 2 autumn Calabrese workouts are going to be on sale from $160 to $140. So the challenge pack's normally $160. It's going to be $140 a month. And hammer and chisel will also be on sale again in the month of January for $160 a month. All right. So that's that with the challenge pack specials. Also, guys, I am really putting a lot of time into my YouTube channel lately. And yesterday I recorded about 6 videos on coach training, things about following up, things about I'm trying to think, I have the list in front of me. Challenge groups, just a lot of tips. How to run great challenge groups. A lot of the stuff I'm going to be putting out there is some training. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, I know I try to post them on our coaches page. Definitely do that because you'll get notification. Hey, I made a video about whatever, and you'll get notification through email. So my YouTube channel, the link is on our coaches page. You can find me just by going to YouTube, David Atkins, or TimeForChangeFitness is my website as well, or I'll just post the link. But definitely subscribe just so you guys will have your hands on to be able to see the stuff that maybe may help you, okay? Other than that, are there any questions before I go into recognition? Anybody? No. Okay. All right, guys. So going into recognition, these are the coaches in the 200 team volume points or more. So let me pull this up. Hold on. There we go. So 200 team volume points or more. We have Darlene Champ at 270. Way to go, Darlene. Devin Wheaton at 270. Tracy Vianden at 270. Tara McGinty at 245. Danielle Nett at 271. Kristen Odell, 270. Let's see, guys. Sharice Nolson, 244. Rachel Rote at 270. Shannon Larice at 210. Who else do we have? Cindy Ramadonk at 239. Gregory Armstrong, 237. And that's everybody in the 200 club. In the 300 club, guys, we have Mike Bice at 338. Way to go, Mike. We have Joanna Foley at 314. And Kristen Smalls at 308. Bear with me. 308. And my wife, Kristen Atkins, who's sitting next to me, you can't see her, at 368. Nice job.
Yay.
In the 400 club, we have, let's see, guys, 400. Thought I saw somebody in the 400s. We have Gina Strecco. Gina, way to go. 450. And let's see here. And that's it in the 400 club. In the 500 club, standing alone, is Jessica Armstrong. And our winner this week with 630 volume points is Kara Weiner at 630. So before I get into the topic tonight about setting goals, is there any questions? Again, I like to ask and make sure. Anybody, any questions? No questions. So guys, getting into goal setting, I find that it's super, super, super important that, guys, you set goals. You can really not set goals, and I'm going to go over an acronym that I use. I did a team call on it a year ago, and I'm going to give you examples what I mean by that. So I hope you have a pen and paper. But, guys, I always say, and I say to new coaches, and many of you guys have heard me say this, you cannot treat your business like a ship without a sail and just put it out there. You need to be having goals every single month. You need to write down your goals. You need to put a time frame on your goals. You need to have I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting positions. You need to have a time frame on your goals. You need to write your goals down. You need to keep track where you're going if you didn't hit them. And if you don't hit them, that's fine. But at least you wrote them down, and you needed to have them somewhere where you can see them each and every day. Because otherwise, guys, I'm telling you, you're going to wake up and life's going to control you. You're not going to control your life. And the hours are going to control you. You're not going to control your hours. So I want to get right into an acronym called SMART when it comes to goal setting. And the first letter for SMART stands for small, okay? So when it comes to goal setting, a SMART goal, and again, like I said, the acronym is the word SMART. A SMART goal is a goal that can be broken down into smaller pieces. Think bite-sized, all right, guys? Break your big goals for the year into smaller goals that can be accomplished in 2 to 4 weeks or less. Choose something that will excite you, make you feel good about what you have accomplished, and motivate you to continue moving forward. So, guys, when you write your goals down, okay, and guys, be prepared. At the end of me going over the acronym, I'm going to ask everybody to write down their 30, 60, 90-day goals based on what I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to ask for a couple people to share what their goals are, okay? But what I mean by bite-sized, guys, is if you're talking about your fitness journey, and I'm just going to round up to an even number, 100 pounds. You can't say, I want to lose 100 pounds in a week, all right? You have to have it to bite-sized pounds. Maybe I want to strive to lose 15 pounds a month, and therefore in 7 months or so that I am going to lose 100 pounds, all right? You got to break your big goal into a smaller goal. If you want to be an elite coach, I know that to be an elite coach, you have to be a 5-star diamond coach, right, at minimum, and then you have to meet other criteria. So if you want to be an elite coach, which is a big goal, you know you have to have 5 of your coaches hit diamond, and you got to break down which are the leaders you have, or do you need to bring on more coaches to help develop them to diamonds, all right? It's got to be small, bite-sized. So that's what the S stands for. Measurable. You have to make sure each goal you set has measure. Think of it this way. Would an outsider be able to evaluate whether or not you achieved your goal without having to take your word for it? Apply a numerical value to your goal. For a fitness goal, this might mean exercising X amount of times per week or decreasing your body fat to X percent. When a goal has a measure, you can feel a greater sense of achievement knowing you've accomplished it. So, guys, when something is measurable, one way you could do this is you can reverse engineer it. And I'd write that down, reverse engineer it. So here's an example. If you want to say make $200 a month to pay for a car payment, say that's a goal. I need to make $200 a month. I'd like to pay my Toyota car payment, all right? Then the way you could do that is you can use something like the business activity tracker. And I'm going to show that to you guys where it is, where the business activity tracker is. So let me share my screen. Because if you want to meet something, this is something you can use every day to guide yourself as you're going. So hold on a second. I lost where. Here we go. Share screen. Here. Share screen. So under your back office, under the news and training tab, guys, I went to training. And then you come here. Then I'm going to go to training library. And right here is the business activity tracker. It's a great document. Okay? So here is the business activity tracker. This is something that as a newer coach or even as a veteran coach, you should be doing until you have a habit of doing this without thinking. So as you can see, it has your name, the week, and it tells you all of the things you should be doing each and every day. So here's Thursday, for example, and the reason why it runs Thursday to Wednesday is because Beachbody weeks run Thursday through Wednesday. So did you drink your Shakeology and work out? You're writing it down. Did you do your personal development? Did you stay connected with the team page and Team Perseverance? Have you checking in with the coaching that breaking coach news in the back office? Are you doing your social media posts? Are you creating two to new five contacts every day? So guys, what I mean by this is that when it comes to having a measurable goal, if you want to make $200 a month to make a car payment, you know that the average commission on a challenge pack is about $60 or $70, right? So you have to sell 3 challenge packs. So if you have to sell 3 challenge packs to make about $200 a month, right? You know that you need to hit at least Success Club 5 because you get 2 points for each. And you probably realize that you probably need to be reaching out to about 3 new people a day. Because in the beginning, you may have to go through 20, 30, 40 people to get a yes, or 50 people to get a couple yeses. So if you reverse engineer it, you know that you have a measurable goal, and you can use the business activity tracker accordingly. If you want to make $500 a month, you may realize, you know what, I need to reach out to 10 new people every day. And then you're going to keep it and you're going to measure it through the business activity tracker. Okay? So that's what measurable means. It has to be measurable. All right? Number 3, it's got to be achievable. Be aware that there's a difference between goals that are possible and goals that are achievable. All right? Sure, it may be possible for a person with bad knees and wants to run the Boston Marathon, but is it really realistic? All right? When setting a goal, take in consideration what is required to achieve it. Your goals should push you, but they should also be attainable, healthy, and aligned with your priorities. So guys, an example I mean by that is you have to set your daily schedule. If you're somebody that says, I want to make $1,000 a week in 2 months, and you only have 2 hours a day to put in this business brand new, that's not realistic. So you need to set something that's achievable, and you need to set a daily schedule to see what you can put in and what you can put in. And an example of that, I want to show you a picture of something I have. Hold on here. Okay, here's this. Here's this picture. So guys, in this picture here, here's a daily schedule. 7 to 8 a.m., start 5 new conversations, follow-ups with 5 people. 12 to 12:30, invite 5 new people to challenge groups. 12:30 to 1, check in with challengers. 6 to 7 p.m., start 5 new conversations, friend 5 new people. This is just a guide of a daily schedule, okay, of a daily schedule to know if the time you have aligns with what you want to achieve, okay? So you need to be able to know how much time you could put into the business. Now, guys, I don't have time because I want to watch Desperate Housewives from 8 to 10 p.m. on reruns. You know what? Then it's more of an excuse. It's absolutely achievable to work from 8 to 10 p.m. and grow your business, because I know that will grow your business, and watching something like Desperate Housewives won't. So when it comes to setting what time you have to put in the business so that your goals are in fact achievable, you have to be realistic with yourself and honest with yourself, and find where you need to sacrifice certain things that aren't going to help you grow your business. So it has to be achievable. All right? Next, the 4th letter for SMART is R, rewarding. Identify any positive side effects, benefits, and rewards for reaching your goal, no matter how small they are. Make a list of these benefits as a reminder of what you're working toward. This way, each time you check a goal off your list, you'll feel a sense of confidence and momentum. Guys, I'm going to use Success Club as an example. All right? You hit Success Club 5, your first 3 months as a new coach. You're a success starter. You get a call with Carl Deichler and the CEO, and you get a free ticket to Summit. The ticket's like $250. All right? If you start in Success Club multiple months in a year, you'll start getting points put towards a free trip with Beachbody. Like Kristen and I are going on the cruise in March through Beachbody, through hitting Success Club. Okay? You have to remind yourself of the rewards that you will get by achieving certain things. If you're hitting Success Club, you know you're going to have a couple people that could possibly turn into coaches at the end of the challenge group, which would then help you rank advance, which will then help you increase your income. That's a way to reward yourself, knowing what you achieve. And it's an achievable goal to hit Success Club every month. It's measurable because you know the amount of points. And it's definitely small, the first letter S, because, in fact, it's a bite-sized thing that you focus on each month. I think Success Club is a great example of a SMART goal. And last but not least, guys, T is for time sensitive. You have to set a date by which you will achieve each of your goals. When we set a deadline, our goal becomes a priority and we gain focus. A goal without a definite deadline simply weakens our commitment. Guys, I can use right now, present day. Kristen and I are trying to both hit elite coach. We have to have 1,000 things in order with the team, with the coaches, as of midnight on the new year and 2 days from now. You can bet that we are laser focused, making sure everything is in order so that when we wake up on the 1st, that we wake up where we need to be. And we knew where we needed to be a month ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, for us as a couple to both hit elite coach. All right? We were focused, and it was definitely a SMART goal, and we knew what we had to do each month. We knew exactly what we needed to hit each month. We knew where we had to make sacrifices. We knew where we had to work harder when other people were probably taking off. We knew that what exactly we had to do, but we were having a SMART goal about it. And time sensitive, we are under the crunch right now, and we know. You can't just wake up in this business and just say, let's see how it goes today. Maybe I'll invite people. Maybe I'll follow up with people. Maybe I'll hit Success Club this month. No, you have to wake up every day with a to-do list. And you shouldn't go to bed until your to-do list is crossed off. And you should know what your to-do list is because you should have goals with dates on them, knowing exactly what you need to do. And maybe break it down by the week. You know what you need to get done in a certain week. And then you could break the weeks down by the month and the month by the year. All right? So again, in summary, the 5 letters, small goals, they have to be measurable, they have to be achievable, they have to be rewarding, and they have to be time sensitive. So what I'm asking everybody to do right now is I'd love for everybody to take, I'm going to give, I don't know, and I don't want you guys to just gloss over this. I'm going to give it, let's say 5 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes. I'm going to give 5 minutes. It's 9 o'clock, 5 to 6 minutes. I want everybody to write down what their 30, 60, and 90-day goals are. But below that, guys, I want you to write what you know it will take to get there. And this is important. What you know will be the things that will stop you from getting there and what you plan on doing to overcome them. So 30, 60, 90-day goals. I want you to write down what you think it's going to take for you to get there. And then most importantly, what objections or obstacles are you going to have to overcome in order to get there, and how are you going to go about doing that? All right, so we're going to give you at least 5 minutes. I'm starting the clock now. And then I want some of you guys to share what your goals are, and let's hear what everybody has to say. We can learn from each other. So I'm going to mute my line and go ahead. Guys, it'll be one more minute. One more minute. All right, guys. So that was like 8 minutes. Went a little longer. So I want to see who would like to just share their goals. I'd love to hear what people are thinking, what they're going for in 2016. And guys, remember, if you want something you never had, you got to be willing to do something you've never done. Okay? And if you want your next 30 days to not look like your last 30, then you're going to have to change. And the only thing that has to change is you. So with that, who wants to share? I see Michelle.
I'll go. Yep. Hi, guys. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. This is just a little short sketch out. I think I have a little bit more planning to do. But for my 30-day personal fitness goal, I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to achieve Success Club 10, and I want to sign on 2 coaches. And I want to advance 2 of my coaches to Emerald, help them advance to Emerald. My 60-day goal, Success Club 10, I want to hit 2-star, and I want to sign on 5 coaches and help 2 of my coaches advance to Emerald. And by my 90 days, I want to hit, obviously, Success Club 10. I want to pay off 10% of my credit card debt, and I want to advance 4 of my coaches to Emerald.
Love it.
Good job,
Guys,
Michelle.
I love it. And I love that, Michelle. Everything, it was small, bite-sized. It was measurable. It was attainable. Michelle's not saying she wants to be a 10-star tomorrow. It's totally doable. And she wrote it down, and I'm sure it's somewhere so Michelle can take a look at it. So thanks, Michelle. Anybody, who else wants to share? Anybody? Diane, go ahead.
Okay. I am trying to reach Success Club consistently every month and more consistent with my personal development. And with that, hopefully bringing in $200 a month for right now, consistently. And I'm also reaching to get to the AMP training. That's one of my goals for 2016. And in doing all that, I'm hoping to get to Diamond this year. That's my goal.
That's
in
great.
2016.
You'll definitely do it, Diane. I know you will.
Yeah, I'm battling. I'm really breaking out of my shell, and I'm inviting people, getting a lot of no's. I'm friending a lot of new people on Facebook and trying to start a lot more conversations. So I'm really working at that.
That's
That's
great.
awesome.
So proud of you.
Thanks.
And if you're struggling, that's a good sign.
No, I'm struggling, so that's really good.
I'm proud of you.
And Diane, I'm not going to forget you said you're striving to hit diamond, so now I'm going to be asking you about it.
I'm working toward it. Oh,
No.
it's a battle right now, but we're doing it.
You could do
doing
it. You could totally do it. We know you've come so far.
See, and she's trying to get into AMP.
Thanks.
Trying to get into AMP. And I know some people probably like, what the heck is AMP? You know, guys, AMP is, there's Coach Basics, there's Emerald to Diamond, and my wife is putting together with some of the leaders on the team. AMP it's the elite of team perseverance. You have to hit Success Club, and you have to be at least an Emerald or higher coach to be in there. And then every couple of months, we're going to run a very intense 30-day training with high accountability to take your business to the next level. But there is no exceptions to the rules. The rules are there. Success Club is a non-negotiable. Have to hit it, and you have to be at least an Emerald.
No,
Yep, and there's something really amp it up. So that's something that is being run through Kristen and through some of my coaches, that if they want to be in it, they know what they have to hit. I posted about it, guys, and it's unbelievable stuff. Kristen's put a lot of time in. So thank you, Diane, and I totally think you can do it.
Thank you.
Awesome, you're welcome. Anybody else?
I'll share.
Shoot.
Okay, it's Kristen. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. For the next 30 days, I want to lose 5 to 10 pounds. And my big goal is to really get reorganized and get myself back on a schedule with the business. I admit life has gotten in the way and I'm not working it as much as I should be. And I really want to push forward and I want to move forward. So I'm going to invite more. I'm going to hit Success Club 10. For 60 days, I want to sign on anywhere from 2 to 6 new PS coaches, hit Success Club 10, and I want to help one of my coaches on my right leg get to Emerald, who's really been struggling and really determined, so I want to help her. And my 90 days is to hit 1-star diamond. I've gotten my husband to Emerald rank, and my goal is to get him to diamond.
Good enough. Can I add something to you, Kristen?
Sure.
By the end of June, halfway midpoint, I want to see you achieve 2-star.
You got it.
You could do it.
You got it.
6 months, you can get to 2-star.
Yep. You got it.
That's a measurable goal. I'm not going crazy. All right. All right. Who's next?
David, Shannon, I'll go.
Hey, Shannon, go ahead.
Hey. So I'm still in my first 30 days, but my 30-day goal was to reach Success Club 5, go Emerald, pay for my Shakeology, and lose 10 pounds. 60-day goal is to hit Success Club 10 in my second month and have 5 new coaches. And my 90-day goal is to advance 2 of those coaches to Emerald and earn Summit.
That's amazing. Awesome. Guys, and I want to use Shannon as an example. She just signed on as a coach like 3 weeks ago, right, Shannon?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. And I went to do a getting started right call with her, and she found everything. She went through all the documents she went through the documents. She started watching the previous team calls. She was watching all the videos. She was in the back office. She hit Success Club already in her first month. She's surprising and driving up how many hours?
3.5.
3.5 hours to come to our Super Sunday event in Westchester. She didn't realize that I get notifications when tickets are ordered, so she was going to surprise me being a new coach. Guys, that is taking ownership of your business, and I see a very bright future for Shannon. So, Shannon, awesome goals, and I really look forward to seeing you grow as a leader on our team. So thank you. Anybody else? Melanie said she doesn't have a mic. So here's my goals. 30-day goal, get in AMP training. 60-day goal, go diamond. 90-day goal, get my husband to diamond, making me 1-star. That's great, Melanie. That is awesome. So, guys, I want to ask somebody who wants to share with me what are the obstacles that you foresee yourself hitting? It's probably a lot of what you keep finding gets in your way now. And what are you going to do different this time so that you overcome those obstacles? I'd love to hear from just 2 people on that, and then we'll wrap up the call. Anybody want to share, like, what their obstacles are? Anybody that hasn't Chris, I'm going to pick Kristen if nobody else wants to speak. Anybody want to say what their obstacles are?
I'm here. This is Angie.
All right, Angie, go ahead.
I travel for work all the time, and I have to leave in January. So that's 12-hour days, 7 days a week. And so putting the time into the business is going to be tricky, but I will have to sacrifice some sleep for that.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
All right, that's awesome. At least you know what you have to do, and be smart about it. Don't be sleeping 3 hours a night. All right.
No. I'll get my sleep.
You know, I know you're getting up, digging deep with insanity every morning. So, no, good. And you foresee it coming out. And Angie, I can tell you this: and still to this day, you know, I get to bed, you know, push probably closer to 11 at night. And, you know, my alarm, everybody here, guys, my alarm goes off at 4:30 a.m. I do hit snooze probably twice.
Yeah, but he gets up really easily.
And I pop out of bed.
Not so much.
Yeah, I get up easier. But, guys, the point being is I could easily go to bed, like, when we get off this call in 15 minutes. Right? It's been a long day. I'm tired. But there's work to be done, you know. And I always say, you don't need to be the most talented coach. You don't need to be the smartest coach. You just need to be willing to outwork everybody else. Period. That's it. Because I know most people are going to be in bed at 10, and I'm going to be doing follow-ups from 10 to 11. I know the example I used yesterday is I know most people are watching football on Sunday, and I spent hours in my basement recording 6 videos for our team and for me to put out there on my YouTube channel, and also about some other things. I know that I was doing things that most people won't be doing. Did I make mistakes? Yes. Am I the best at it? Absolutely not. But I know that the one thing is I don't want to be outworked, period. So there's sacrifices. So, Angie, thank you for sharing that. Awesome. Anybody else want to share? Looking for one other person to share. Heck, what are these obstacles? What do you have to overcome? It's probably a lot of what many of us have to overcome. And what are you going to do differently this time going forward so that you achieve the goals that you're saying now? Anybody want to share? If nobody, I'm going to go back to Kristen. Anybody? All right, Chris, I'm going to go back to you.
Okay. One thing I'm going to do is really get myself on the schedule. One of my obstacles is, and it's no offense to any spouses, but my husband is home and, you know, I don't have a lot of me time to focus. So one of the things that he and I have done is we've discussed the times that he needs to kind of go away or just do his thing and let me work the business, because both of my kids are in school all day. And that's the best time for me to work it. And at night when they go to bed is when I can do my follow-ups and start new conversations. So that's something that, you know, we've talked about, and starting in the, you know, January 1st, that's what we're going to do.
That's awesome. And I love that you said that we spoke about, because it's so important. Because early on when I worked this business and Kristen was not working the business, we had to have talks to talk about, you know, make sure we keep each other first, but make sure I had my time to work the business because I saw what the opportunity was.
Right.
That's great. That's absolutely great. Guys, remember, staying committed to what you guys are saying means doing it long after you're excited about it, that you want to do it now when it comes to New Year's resolution. That's the key. Those days, those dog days in February and March, and you're lonely and the weather is dreary and it's not New Year's resolution time, commitment means staying true to yourself, doing what you said you were going to do when you were first excited about it. So you truly have to be committed, guys. Those that committed, success is found in the daily behaviors and habits of what you do each and every day. It's not what you do over a month. There isn't some huge leap or huge difference between somebody that's very successful and somebody that isn't. It's the daily behaviors that you want to do every single day over time lead to enormous success. So take what you have written down now, be true to yourself, stay committed, and let's make 2016 an epic year for our team. All right, guys? So with that, happy New Year, guys. Another amazing year with Team Perseverance. There's some amazing things happening at the end of the week. And otherwise, my wife is clicking on the chat. She's reviewing it. We're good?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
How to make sure the boss said I can end the call. But guys, Happy New Year. Have a great night. The call will be posted tomorrow. And I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.